Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Collector back here again for another video. Today I'm reviewing the thing I left across the room. I'll be right back. Well, not right back. It's on the table. It's in front of my face. Anyway, off to a great start. And please excuse the dressy attire. I am just starting a new job at a jeweler, so I have to wear a suit to work every day. So this is kind of a new thing for me. But anyway, so today I'm reviewing the Seiko SRPE53. And you might think to yourself, well, that doesn't look like a normal SRPE53 bracelet. That's because it's not. I modified this watch myself a little bit. Now that I'm, working at a jeweler and doing that kind of stuff, I decided that I would try watch modding for the first time ever. So I did. I modified not only the bracelet, but I put a piece of dead flat sapphire crystal in the front of it. And I gotta be honest, this is like a perfect watch to me. I mean, it's nice, it's light, it's comfortable. And now, I don't have to worry about scratching the glass because sapphire crystal is, virtually unscratchable. I could, whack it with a hammer and I'd be good. Also, please excuse my tools, if you see those here. That is not from this. That is from this, which is another watch that I just got. This is the Islander Yachtmaster, or well, as I call it, the Ocean Master, because, Yachtmaster's taken, so I figured why not call it the Ocean Master. Anyway, it's the ISL 18. I'll be doing another video on that here in a couple of minutes once I finish this one. Might be wearing a suit in the next video, might not, I don't know. Depends on if I change after this video or not. Take a shower, whatever. Because it is currently, this clock is wrong. It's just after 10, it's 10:20 at night here in Virginia. So, yeah. But I'll give you guys a close-up look at that dial. Getting a little bit of reflection there. It does have AR coating, as you'll see, but yeah. This watch is perfect to me. So the dimensions are, well, it's, a classic 40-20, 40 millimeter case, 20 millimeter bracelet, that's what I meant. And the curvature of the lug tip to lug tip is, I think, like, it's somewhere in the 40s. I don't remember exactly. If I do remember it, I'll put it somewhere on the screen here. But yeah. So the normal bracelet just has a press clasp, and I hate it because it's a hair nipper, and I'm a pretty hairy dude, so it tore the shit out of my hairs. But this watch to me is perfect. The loom is great. I'll show you guys a loom shot here in a few minutes. But I just want to say, if you're looking for just an everyday watch that you can throw on, go to work, and keep on, when you're with the boys grabbing a beer on Saturday or going to the beach, doing whatever, this watch can do it. It's got 100 meters of water resistance. It's got a gasket both under the glass here. There's a gasket on the back, and the crown also has an internal gasket as well. By the way, this does have the NH36 movement, so it does do both hacking and hand winding. Day date, of course, and I believe mine is the Japanese model as well, so, did I get the Japanese model? Anyway, a little light humor there for you guys. So yeah, to be honest, this has like quickly become my favorite watch. I bought this watch probably back in December, and here we are in February, and it's keeping me great time. It looks great, and with the modifications I've done to it, I can't find a single flaw with it, honestly. This is my everyday watch. I do like the Islander, but it's not my everyday watch. It's a watch that I wear when I'm going out with my girlfriend, or, you know, I have some kind of special occasion, or maybe I just feel a little extra flashy that day, because I mean, the bracelet, or not the bracelet, the bezel from this thing shines like crazy. So if you're interested in an Islander watch, stay tuned into. Guys, let me just tell you, it's been a long night. Sizing the Islander was the biggest pain in my ass that I've ever experienced. Not to mention, I now have a return to make to eBay, because, you see, I thought my Islander would look fantastic on a Jubilee strap. Mark from Island Watches said, you know, they're backwards compatible, they work with SKX straps, so I bought this nice SKX Jubilee strap with a milled clasp. I was super pumped to put this thing on and rock my Yachtmaster, my Ocean Master, with a nice Jubilee, because, well, in case you can't tell from my Seiko, Jubilee straps happen to be my favorite. And I went to put it on, and then I found out that this bracelet did not include end links, and the ones from here were incompatible with here. And I don't think I can go to a jewelry store and go, hey, you guys got some end links? I don't need the watch band. No, I just need the end links from it. Like, I don't think that's going to work. So this will unfortunately be getting returned to eBay within the next couple of days. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the Seiko. So let me go ahead and get that on the wrist for you guys. Let me take off the Islander. Love this watch, by the way. Mark at Island Watch does a fantastic job, and communicating to him through the whole process was amazing, but I will go into that in detail on my next video. But yeah, so there it is on my 7-inch wrist. I'm an average dude. Everything about me is average. I'm also an extremely skinny dude as well. In case you know, can't tell from looking at me, I'm pretty freaking skinny, dude. So, yeah, there it is on the wrist. Looks really nice. As you'll notice, there's no huge lug overhang or anything of that nature. This thing just fits flawlessly. So if you're wondering where I got my mod parts from, I bought them from Namoki Mods. They did not sponsor this video, but I will say that they are a great company if you're looking to modify any type of Seiko, and I do mean any. Their mod catalog, oh my god, guys, it's massive. I mean, it's just stupid, to be honest. Like, when I was trying to find a piece of glass for this thing, I had to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, because they offer flat, they offer dome, they offer double dome, they offer blue AR, they offer clear AR, they offer all kinds of stuff. They offer signed crowns. You can turn this thing into a date chest if you want to, because they offer fluted bezels. I mean, it's wonderful, honestly. And so, you know, me being a guy with a 7-inch wrist, the fit on this bracelet is flawless. The heft of it is great, silky smooth. It doesn't pull my arm hairs, and it's got standard screw links instead of the friggin' wobbly screw links that the Islander had, which, in my opinion, this bracelet is superior for, because it didn't make me break one of my screwdrivers in rage. And yes, that is a true story. I bent this fucking thing because I was pissed off and banged it on my counter, and then I looked down and I went, oh, well, that's fun. And then I threw this across the room. But anyway, moving aside from my petty anger issues, yeah, I mean, just for an everyday watch, guys, this is perfect. You don't need to go, you know, super big or expensive. You don't need to get a Rolex, because, I mean, Seiko is appreciated by literally everybody out there. I mean, again, you know, I work in a jewelry store. I deal with customers every day. And everyone's, you know, I mean, we carry everything from Tudor, we carry Rolex, we carry Seiko, we carry Citizen, we carry all kinds of stuff. And, you know, one of my daily questions is, what watch would you recommend for someone that's, like, you know, just starting out, or maybe just building a collection? What would you recommend? And I show them my watch here, and I go, this one. 100%, you cannot go wrong. The lume's great, it keeps great time, it's got a day-date complication, so you don't need to look at your phone when you're at work, like me, because my boss will not allow that, Hey Jeremy, if you're watching this, how's it going, bud? But yeah, I mean, it is flawless. It is absolutely flawless. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge the loom up real quick, and then I'll show you guys a loom shot. We'll be back for that in a minute. And so there you guys go. Wonderful loom shot. This thing is just amazing. I am in my closet at the moment. So yeah, pretty dark. And that thing is just shining away. I mean, it is just glowing green. Or, well, more like a blue? I don't know how to explain it. But the loom on this thing is fantastic. I've fallen asleep, woken up in the dead of night. I look at my wrist, and it's still glowing bright. So yeah, so let's get back out to the table, and I'll finish with my final thoughts. Okay, guys, so I am back out here at the table, and, well, in case you can't tell, I think this is a really nice watch. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great, and I highly recommend it to any one of you looking for your first watch, looking for a starter watch, looking for an everyday watch, looking for maybe even just a mod project, or if you're just looking to build a cool collection of different Seikos, or, well, just looking to build a collection in general, really. I cannot recommend this thing enough. This watch is extremely it is the most comfortable watch I've ever worn. And let me tell you, putting that crystal in was my, like, crowning achievement of watch modding. For reference, this is my third crystal. The other two that I had in here broke. And it wasn't because of Namoki, and it wasn't because they were bad crystals or, you know, anything like that. It was because I am super picky about my glass, and I want it to be flush. Which I might have just noticed that this one is not. Okay, no, it is. So anyway, I like it to be super flushed, and one piece of my sapphire, my first one, which was domed, it was sticking up just a little bit, so I said, okay, I'll push it down. And I shattered the crystal into a million pieces and threw it in the trash. So Namoki, being Namoki, was kind enough to send me another one for free. I did not have to pay for it. Same issue, shattered into a million pieces, threw it in the trash. Then I decided, you know what? Forget Namoki. I'll just put the original Hardlex crystal back into it. Fun fact, after 2 tries, my gasket was totally shot, so the Hardlex shattered into a million pieces, and I threw that in the trash. And then went and bought another piece of sapphire, that being the dead flat sapphire, and a new gasket. I figured, what the hell, if the normal Hardlex fit just fine, why wouldn't the flat, you know? And I gotta be honest, it fit flawlessly. There was no pop, there was no crack, there was no nothing. It just went in, I looked down, and it is perfection. It's got the nice blue AR in there. It's got a few, you know, fingerprints on the dial because, well, I mean, obviously I was pushing on the dial, and then I went and cleaned it, so let me just wipe that off real quick. Yeah, fingerprints are gone now. So I fully recommend this to anyone that is out there that is remotely getting interested in watches or anything like that. I cannot recommend this enough. And I also highly recommend checking out Namoki, picking up that stainless steel Jubilee bracelet, and a piece of dead flat sapphire. Do not use the domed. I do not recommend that. Jody from Just One More Watch did, and his went in fine. I don't know what this man's magic trick was, but Jody, if you're watching this, I need you over here, bud, because my magic ain't flowing the same, apparently. So yeah, anyway, guys, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Keep collecting.